G'day, Stuart Walter again, CEO of the Elite Mindset Institute. As my clients call me, the athlete's secret weapon. We're on a bit of a journey here, understanding the fundamentals of the human mind. Number 13, motivation needs action. I know it seems simple, but think about it. Motivation needs action. How many people go, right, I'm going to get motivated. I'll set goals, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll get everything ready, and then nothing. Have another cup of coffee. See what emails are on, surf the social media. Okay, motivation itself is useless. Okay, and I've had this with a corporate team before. Someone's phoned up and said, "Oh, I've got 15 staff. They're just not motivated. Can you come and motivate them?" I went, "Yeah, I could, but if you've got 15 staff going around and around and around in circles, what happens if you motivate them? They go around in circles faster. What happens if you've got 15 people going in different directions? You motivate them, they're going to go different directions faster. You get an idiot, you motivate them. What have you got? A motivated idiot. It's true, isn't it? Okay? You got someone with a drinking problem, with an eating problem. You motivate them, what are they going to do? Drink more, eat more, and quicker. So motivation, it's an inside job. Motivation has to be there, ready to take action. Motivation is only possible when you have a direction. So now we've created, through our target process and the central focal point, you've now got motivation within you. Okay, now we need action. And unfortunately, action is a bit that's lacking for so many. You would be absolutely astounded with how many people never follow through in achieving goals. If all we needed was motivation, we'd all be rich, fit, healthy, in a loving relationship, doing what we want, when we want, how we want, because we can. But unfortunately, it takes more than motivation. I'll give you an example. This is years ago now. God, when was this? This was about 2014, 15. I was doing a seminar for 250 people, and I was sharing the stage with a presenter. I won't go into nationality or everything because that's probably going to highlight the person. But they travel around the world, speaking engagements and the whole lot. And he was presenting on the first part of this presentation. He go, right, here's my rags to riches story. The whole 2.5 hours was just that this is what I went through, this is what I did, this is what, and every part of that presentation alluded to mindset, strength, to change your mind, to increase your motivation, to do this, to push through, to everything. Everything that I was following through, because we had our seminars and our presentations synchronized so well that mine was going to support his and his was supporting mine. And it was amazing because this presentation, 2.5 hours up till lunch break, then I came on, 2.5 hours to wind it all up, to go through the presentation, to give people the tools and resources to help them apply the information that was given to them and shared for the first 2.5 hours. Now we're talking 250 people. We stopped for lunch and everyone was just, this is a story. If that's what this person can do, I can do it. So they got the motivation. Then we went off for lunch. I had an hour for lunch. I started my presentation, let's call it 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 1 o'clock. Starting the presentation, that's what I do on the spot. If you're late, you're late. Looked up in the crowd, instead of 250, 80. Roughly 80 people had come back in. When you think about this, 2.5 hours they listened to the motivation, to the inspiration, to make them feel good. And then when it came to actually taking action, and here's the resources and the tools, like these fundamentals. Everyone became aware of the fundamentals. Here's the exercises to help you break through what limitations or actions or thoughts you might have to achieve these results. 80 people. And over the next half hour, I reckon we probably got back to about 120. Another 40 people, that's 50%, just drifted in, trickled in, distracted everyone, open and closed doors on the way through, and eventually by probably about an hour or about half an hour to 3/4 an hour later, about 120 people. Now, this is not highlighting my speaking. This is the fact that people went away with all the motivation. They went away with all the feel-good experiences, and look at what that person did and look how well they've done within their life. And now it came to, right, let's make a choice. Here's some resources, here's some tools, here's some actions, here's some things that you can do to help your mind to break through to get to that result. And less than half the people were there. It says a lot, doesn't it? It says a lot for that. It wasn't the presentation. It was just the fact that they went, oh, I don't know if I could do that. So listening to the inspirational story, then all of a sudden it's just bang, not there. Another example, just before COVID actually, it was 2 weeks before the lockdown in 2020. It was the end of February, end of February 2020. I was asked to present in the Gold Coast Convention Centre, a group of 800 network marketing people. So I was on stage, 800 people, okay? Huge auditorium. It was incredible. The energy was amazing. Now this is at their annual conference. So you can imagine 800 people, they've got speakers, they've got presenters, they've got success stories, they've got products, they're all in this hyped up environment. And I was towards the end of, I think, day 2 out of 3. My presentation, I already lined it up. As soon as I was invited up on stage, bang. The lighting and the sound section, 8 people up behind computers and boards, woof, flicked, bang. All the lights went off apart from one slide I had on my presentation, which was knowledge. That was it. It had the word knowledge. At the start of the presentation, pitch black. It said knowledge is power. Only when it's applied. Just like a light switch, it's got all the potential to turn these lights on. It can be wired up, which is exactly what you're getting here in the 3 days of conference. Knowledge is power. Apply the knowledge. That is the difference. So I got them all, even though it was pitch black, to sit there, wish, hope, dream, want for these lights to come on. Do whatever you can to imagine these lights coming on. They didn't. Just said knowledge is power only when it's applied. As soon as I said applied, I already had it keyed up, bang, lighting and sound section, boof, everything lit back up again. You see what happens? Knowledge is power only when it's applied. It takes a split second to turn that switch on. But it's amazing how many people went, whoa. A room full of 800 people, suddenly they realise that you've got to take action. You've got to take that action. You've got to turn it on for yourself. You've got to make that opportunity, take the opportunities. And these are all the fundamentals. Knowledge is power only when it's applied. And in this situation, think about this for you. So far, we're up to fundamental number 13. How many of these have you applied? How many exercises have you done to help you master your mindset, master your thoughts, your actions, your communication? Even understanding these at a fundamental level, it allows you to understand not just yourself, but the conversations you have within you and the conversations you have externally. And you'll be able to make sense of what other people around you are doing. Motivation needs action, but guess what? It's like that auditorium. People weren't scared of the dark, they were scared of the light. And most people are. They're scared of being seen, being scared of noticed, being scared of being judged. And this is a network marketing company, so you can imagine people go, ooh, now I'm more motivated, I've got to go and approach people and talk to them and get them signed up and becoming in this network marketing thing, which is, okay. Think about your thoughts about network marketing. And now you've got to try and break through that to get to people, to get to this incredible product that they do have. But it's a whole stigma of network marketing. That's a fear. So what happens is now they're all inspired and motivation and ready to turn the lights on. This is where the fears begin. So motivation creates action, but then fear is going to either limit their action or motivate the action. This is what we're talking about. Everything is imagination. Okay? Imagination creates thoughts, which create actions, which create results. Okay? If your results aren't what you imagine, there's something either wrong in the system between thoughts and actions. Okay? Imagination is the motivation. Thoughts is the motivation. Action. It needs to happen to achieve. So take action. Your exercise. Turn the light on. Turn the light on your life. Step out. Make a step towards something. Then manage that. Then take another step. Manage that. And take another step. Manage that experience. Don't worry about what's going to happen in 3 or 4 or 5 steps time, because you don't know what's going to happen the next time. Take a step. See how people respond. See how you respond. If you feel like dimming the switch down, sure, dim it down a bit. Take a step back. Take a big deep breath in. Bang, go hard again. This is the way it's got to be. Step by step towards a light. Take care. Bye.